Hello, guys, and welcome to Sunday Coffee and Tea Conversation with Mary Evans and
It's Marsha Easley. Hey, everybody. Good morning.
good morning, Marsha.
Hey
Coffee
there.
and
Welcome.
conversation.
Yes, coffee and we putting out the tea today.
Marsha, I just have to tell you something, girl. All during the week, I'm working on all these big goals and dreams, but I want you to know that I look forward to having Sunday morning with you. I want you to know that.
I feel the same way. I
You.
do. I
So
do.
many things is happening, so much is going on that's stressful in our life, and this is one moment that I have 30 minutes that I can just sit back, talk junk, inspire, elevate, motivate. Good morning, Cedric
Yes.
Riley. I see you too. He has an amazing show, The Next Motivator. Wait,
Okay.
pronounce that, Marsha, and tell them
Is
hello.
it,
They
is it
can't
Myth,
hear me.
Myth Tickets God I am?
I love that. I
That's
love
like a good
that.
pronunciation for me.
Yes, thanks for supporting the show. We
And
here to
Mary, can
yes.
I say real quick, can I give a good shout out because right now it is Autism Awareness Month. April is Autism Awareness Month. I got my IST shirt. That's my foundation, Inspirational Spectrum Heroes. And I just wanted to give a shout out to anybody who's living with autism, who's taking care of somebody with autism, or who's advocating for autism. Let's just put that shout out there, please. That's
Amen.
it.
Yes. Anytime, Marsha. Anytime.
All
Anytime.
right.
So let's get this on the word lesson. Guys, I want you to be a part of the show. So comment, like, share, and give us some ideas of a show that you would love to hear or talk about. Come on the show on Sunday mornings because we're trying to work this out to be an amazing show. But let's get it started. This is a Black platform for us to talk about things, right?
Yes, let's
Tell
do
our
it.
story. SOS stands for share our story. If we don't tell our story, somebody will tell it for us. So let's get going about what is this topic, Marsha? Let's go.
Ooh, is it friendship deal breakers?
That's what I think we talking about this morning.
Mm, friendship deal breakers. I know we all have some. Let's talk
Guys,
about it, Mary.
yes, put in a comment. What is your friendship deal breaker? Let's look at something right quick, Marsha, together.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about different things that are considered friendship deal breakers, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you to read these, Marsha, and tell me which one does it for you, right?
Okay. Okay. Someone who uses you for things they want. Mm. Someone who makes you feel bad about yourself. Someone who doesn't respect your boundaries. And someone who talks about you negatively. Mary, a lot of those hit home with me, but that first one, someone who uses you, because I am a giver. And if
Okay.
I have to be the one doing all the giving all the time and you're not reciprocating, it's a problem for me. I don't think that's the definition of a real friend, because a real friend doesn't just take and take and take. It's a two-way street. So that one-sidedness, that's a problem for me. I don't, I've had that issue with someone who I consider my friend. This is someone I consider my friend for a lot of years. I mean, years and years and years, but it was always me making the first step, always me being the one who was contributing. And when it came to getting reciprocated back, there was always an excuse or just never happened. So, sometimes, Mary, you got to cut your circle. So, I've gotten a lot better with making my circle smaller, for sure.
I agree with you. I'm the same way with this. That's my deal breaker as well. But Marsha, I want to sometimes you wonder why do we sometimes go into a friendship and we know immediately that that person is a user and definitely not a giver. You pick up those vibes or that energy that they're around you for whatever reason. They might need something that you're able to offer to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the question I ask is that when we know we deserve better, it's almost being like in a relationship with a man, and particularly women, because I find men to cut it, be like, dude, look, get your scandalous A away from me, seem to cut it off so much faster. Why do you think we allow to be mistreated so long? Like, what kept you in that relationship? Because you were friends for many years, you say, right?
Yes.
What kept you going instead of just saying, I deserve better, this is not it? And guys, if you have a comment, come in on that, because we know that we deserve to be treated better and we continue the behavior. What kept sucking you in?
First of all, good morning, Tea and Talk. I love that she's so that person. I think it's a woman. Is Tea and Talk, but they are so supportive, and I
Yes,
love that.
they
Good
are.
morning. So anyway, I don't know what it was, Mary. I was always that type of person that wanted to be liked. So, but this person, we were friends, and I accepted that friendship for what it was. I know how the person was. I know what they were about. I know they were a little selfish, but I accepted that person. So a lot of times we accept people for who they are, and that's very important in a friendship, accepting a person for who they are and knowing who they are. So sometimes you have to, I have several layers. I don't know if you ever heard this before. I have layers of friendship. I have all of my friends aren't friends with each other. So I have this group, I have this group, and I have that group. So sometimes you just keep them there. But one thing, Mary, they are friends, they are BFFs, and they are associates. So all of these are considered friends, but they are on different levels. And that's what I mean by layers. I have some BFFs. Some people don't have best friends. I have like 10 BFFs. They know who they are. They know where we stand with each other. And those are the people, those are my ride or dies. Those are the people, you can't tell me nothing about those people behind their back or whatever. You can't talk bad about them people. And I feel in my heart that they feel the same way about me. So I don't know if you have a BFF, Mary, but those are the ride or dies right there.
So listen, when you said ride or die, that hit me. Marsha, if you in my circle consider my friend, those my words. I'm a ride or die, baby. Let's put some of these comments up, because if they come in and comment, we have to acknowledge that. Tina, someone that isn't consistent in my life, they just come around when they want or need something. Absolutely. Perfect example. Example.
That is
so. Good morning to you, Regina. Thanks, Queen of Carlones, for supporting and watching the show. T. Nicole, they have to be willing to accept you for who you are as well. Absolutely. I have a question for our audience and you as well, Marsha.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever had a situation where you said this is my deal breaker and they came back to apologize and you accepted the apology? I think that's very important to talk about. Can we accept the apology and move on, or do we accept the apology and it never can be the same? How do you feel about that?
Okay, that's a good question, because me and my friends, when we have a disagreement or even something that kind of shatters us for a minute, like makes our friendship might seem unstable, but if we are big enough to apologize, and most of my real friends, if we got a beef, we talk about it. We don't agree all the time. We talk about it. We might be mad for a minute, but most of the time after we talk about it, if one of us or both of us admit that we were wrong, that's one thing. You got to admit that you are wrong, or be able to admit that you are wrong. If we admit that we are wrong, we go past it. Like, okay, all right. Next minute, so what we gonna do tomorrow? You get past it. You can forgive. But those other friends that's out there who, first of all, who can't admit when they're wrong, who can't apologize or accept your apology, I don't feel like they was really your friends anyway, because that's just how I feel. They weren't really your friends, because my friends, it's not too much that can separate us. We get past it.
All right. So Cedric Riley saying it's difficult to process hurt. It may take a while. Now that's deep right there. It's very difficult. I have had both where, and I'm just gonna be honest, as you get older, you get more mature and you sort of change, and you know what I'm saying. Pamela Davis McCoy, I forgive because you have to in order to move on, but I'll never forget what you did. That's deep, Pamela. Absolutely.
Yes.
I have had both where I accepted the apology, and Marsha, no matter how hard I tried, I could not get back on the same page, because I feel this way. Certain things that's disrespect, apology, or a conversation, just don't do it because it tells me something about your character. And those things you can't erase. Certain things you do to people, if you would do it to me, it's in you to do it. And I believe that you'll do it again sooner or later, if not me, to someone else, because certain things we just won't do. An example that's really strong. I will not sleep with my friend's husband. I just won't do that. It's not in me to do it.
Husband, boyfriend, somebody they crushing on. None of that.
So certain things you just can't, I'm speaking for myself, I can't get past. But I realize what Pamela is saying. They say when you don't forgive, the person who's hurt the most is you. So that's what I'm gonna say. I have to forgive, and then I have to keep it moving. But the little petty things, and I'm gonna be transparent. Queen of Carlones, we had a couple of disagreements and things. Let me tell you, I just love that girl. She was like, she wasn't taking no for a damn answer. Do you hear me? She like, you gonna talk to me, we gonna talk about this, and we gonna get past this. Sit there, pride. That's right, Mary, let's go. Listen, when you have somebody, that's when you know you have a relationship, you want to make it work. Because she said, listen, we've been through too much, we have been supporting each other, we gonna get past this. Girl, she on the phone, she texted me. I know you see my damn text, so you might as well return the text and pick up the phone, because I'm gonna keep going. I love you, Queen of Carlones, and I thank you for that. And we got past that. But there's some certain things people do that you just can't get past.
Let me tell you, let me give you an example on that. This has come up a lot, like even on my page, and just in conversations, that being friends, if you were to see your friend's man or or they girl, whoever you consider your friend, out there doing something, would you tell that person? And to me, Mary, I always say, tell me. If you my friend, don't, and you see it, not that you heard about it, or maybe if it's something that you saw and you my friend, I think you should tell me. A lot of people say, nope, I don't want to be, I'm not getting in it, I'm not at it. But my friends, I'm gonna tell. They can be mad at me, they can do what they want to, but if I see it I know it, not I heard it, but if I see it and I heard it, I'm telling. And then we're gonna have to go from there. And I'm that's how I am. If you my friend, don't have me out there looking crazy, and you know what's going on, tell me. If not, otherwise, I don't consider you my friend. That's just me.
That was a good one right there, sister. That was a good one. A lot of people, and I want you to chime in. And when we do the comments, Donna Jean Brown, put them up sort of when we in the conversation, because I want to really start getting them in. Like once we in, like I see a couple, Regina, let's put them up. When we stop talking, we'll put in the comments, guys. We still learning this, but we want to acknowledge every comment. Regina, Queen of Carlones, family for life. Absolutely, absolutely. Love you more, Queen Mary. Love you back. Marsha, you hit it right there. I want to hear from the audience. If you had a best friend and you saw their husband or significant other out cheating with your own eyes, Marsha just said it, would you tell or not? I want to hear it. I want to hear what they think. I want to hear what's in the mindset. Do you tell your best friend, or do you maybe, I've heard some people say they want to talk to the husband or they talk to the boyfriend. Now, T and Talk said, I'm telling too, Marsha.
Thank you, T and Talk. My friend, my BFF. I'm telling.
I want to hear from some men. Cedric Riley, would you tell? I want to hear from some men, because we have some men that, guys, and if you not, Cedric Riley has a great show, The Next Motivator. He also comes on and try to help us. So you have to look him up and like his page. Okay, Regina, I'm telling my girl, listen, would you tell right away, or would you, this is another good one, Marsha, would you tell right away, or would you talk to him and give him the opportunity to tell first?
He not my friend. She my friend. That's who I'm talking to. I am not talking to him about nothing. What he gonna say? What he gonna do? No.
Pamela says, but Marsha, if a friend tell you and stay with him, how do you think the friend will feel around your man? Marsha, answer that one. Good one.
If a friend tell you to stay with him, how you think the friend will feel around your man? Well, I think if she tells me to stay with him, then she's okay with it. But if the friend tell me I shouldn't be with him, then that friend is probably not going to feel good if I choose to stick with that person, because that has happened too. A person, we done told the person, they done caught the person, the man confessed, so we hating on the man now, but they stayed with the man. So when I'm around the man now, I'm not feeling that great around that man. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but we always say that other saying, if you like it, I love it. So that's where I am with that.
Mark,
So
that has happened even when you talk about siblings. I remember my dad's sister, when her and her fiance would get into it, he'd go running over there, hooping, hollering, trying to help her. And before he could get back home, they made up and now she mad at him. So that happens with friendship. Sometimes they stay together. Now they mad at you because they told. But I'm gonna throw that sisterhood stuff up in there, a little bit sisterhood stuff up in there when it comes to that. Marsha, I always said, we all make mistakes. I'm just, we did things that we wouldn't do right now. But if all the sisters would say, I'm not messing with your man or your husband, and we did a sisterhood together, they couldn't do what they do. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
But it's some people, that's a whole nother show next week. And we have Pamela coming on the show next week. We have a show for y'all next week, baby. So please tune into that next show. Marsha, I'm going to let you read this when Tia talking. I'm going to tell you something, girl.
Oh, obviously, he doesn't care who sees him if he's out in the open with it. I agree with that. I agree.
Pamela said,
but you know what? But sometimes there's situations where the other person is just so out of it that they don't really know what's going on because they're not out there and they're not doing stuff. And if the guy don't care, I don't know what to say on that one.
But
I don't know.
Sometimes they think they are hiding though.
Exactly.
Because I've seen
it always come to the light.
It always comes to the light. They say what goes down in the dark always comes to the light. And sometimes they think that they are hiding and they get caught up where they're in a particular place. They think nobody is going to be there. And you walk in and you like, that's not my friend. Cynthia said, I agree. Guys, you know when you caught and they try to pull you to the side, be like, listen, we trying to do this work thing. No, you don't have no explanations for me. Because Marsha, look, hello, Marsha. We have Fifth Ave and he's here right now. You need a video?
Putting on my shoes. Let me put my ear. Here I come. I'm on my way. That's that ride or die. That's that ride or die. Be like, come on.
Yes, he doesn't care because he knows his woman probably ain't going nowhere. That's it right there too.
That happens a lot.
Marsha, let's talk about this. I noticed next week we're talking about a show about the side chick, right? Ooh. When the permanent woman finds out about the side chick, Cynthia Pryor, why do friends tell after the breakup? Absolutely, Cynthia. They wait till y'all broke up and didn't want to tell you everything this guy did. No, now I need you to shut up. Because the whole 15 years I was with him, you haven't said a thing.
I ain't your friend.
Absolutely, Cynthia. I love that.
I ain't your friend.
They not your friend. So, Marsha, let's talk about next week, okay? I know this girl, we're working this out. When we do 20 minutes, they stay on the whole time. We was rolling with 18 people. We learning our audience. We love y'all. We learning y'all. After 20 minutes, y'all don't want to hear our ass no more. I figured that out. So, you know what, Marsha and I, we here to please y'all. So we're going to cut it down to 20 minutes because 20 minutes we off. We rolling they in, Marsha. We're going to give them what they want, okay? So listen, that's what we about, right? Pleasing the audience. Next week, we're talking about when you find out about the side chick and the women are arguing and fighting and we like, listen, he played both of us. Why are we out here in the streets acting a fool? And guess what's going to happen, ladies? I need y'all to share this. I'm bringing in the young lady that was having an affair with my man. We found out about each other and we never broke our friendship.
Wow. Okay. That's going to be good. That's going to be good.
When I say friendship, let me rephrase that. We didn't know about each other. We never stopped speaking to each other. When I saw her, had attitudes. Next week going to be a great show because I feel this way. if your man is cheating, your husband is cheating, and you catch him cheating, I'm not finna be out in the streets fighting with you. We both looking like a clown. Because he played both of us. So I hope you guys tune in next week because we're going to learn something. Marsha, what would you like to lead the show, letting the audience know about a deal breaker? Do you have any other examples you would like to use?
I just got a quickie. You know who your friends are. You know who a real friend is. A real friend, I have friends. I don't have to talk to my friends every day. When you talk to that person, it could be a week, it could be a month. And you talk to that person, it's like you just talked to them yesterday or a few minutes ago. That's that real friendship. I know people who have not been friends because, oh, I called you and you didn't call me back or right away and all that kind of stuff. And that's not a friendship deal breaker to me. So I'm just saying, just you know your friends, know your circle, stay true to your circle, and the ones to real people. I can't have no fake friends, real people who care about you. And that's all I got to say.
Well, I have to say this, Marsha. Let me take a sip first, girl.
Girl, take that sip.
Take that sip. This is what I'm talking about right here. If you are truly my friend, there's certain things you just not going to do to me. You just not going to cross the line. And there's certain things that I'm just not going to do to you. I am open to apologies, but things sometimes could never be the same. Or like Cedric said, when you hurt, it takes time to heal the pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have Marsha just have become accustomed to, and Donna Jean will tell you this, I've did it plenty of times in conversations. When someone come in with a negative conversation talking about people, I shut that shit down. I'd be like, listen, I don't want to be a part of it and I don't want to hear it. See, over the time, and particularly the pandemic, if you don't come out of this stronger and different and better and want more positive things for the few, whatever time I have left here on this earth, it's not going to be gossip about what Marsha doing. Because I got so many things to do in my own lane. I don't even have time to sit and talk about what negativity or talk about you in a negative way. Because one thing for sure, Marsha, we have more years behind us than in front of us. And man is not going to be lived out gossiping, being negative. I'm going to clap for you when you win because my time is coming too. Edward Campbell says some things you should just not do. Absolutely. Don't tell me you're sorry about certain things. Great show, ladies. Wonderful topic.
Hey, Regina.
We appreciate all yous. And please come in, bring us the tea, laugh out loud, tea and talk. We see you
doing that tea and talk.
Yes, we're talking about the side chick, and I'm bringing the side chick into my show. Thanks for listening. Next week, tune in, share, like, and comment. We appreciate you guys. And Marsha, we're going to give them what they want. Thank you for a great show, Marsha. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.